so much. Hold on, give me a second. League of Legends Iceberg video. In what sense? In what sense? There are different ways to put it. Sanjamanan! Thank you for giving us up to Lunar Teddy and Jetchu. Ooh. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. You were amazing. Stop it, by the way. Stop. We didn't... No wasting money. Alright? Only... I mean, anyone who subs kinda, like, wastes money, in a sense. But thank you. And thank you for giving us up to Salty Hero. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. But no, stop. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to... Okay, first of all, let me quickly have a look at this. Ranked rewards. They announced that Lucian is the reward that you get for 2020. I quickly need to learn how you get it. Okay. Somehow we did it. We made it through 2020. Almost, anyway. Before we jinx anything, be sure to get those last few games in before ranked season ends on November the 10th. That's when I need to do my placements. Rewards will be distributed within 2 weeks after the end. Now let's close it out. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Okay, give me a second. There's good news and there's more good news. First, if you placed gold or higher, that should be easy for me. This season you'll receive Victorious Lucian, as well as Lucian himself if you don't own him yet. I believe that was the case every year. New to 2020, you'll also receive a Victorious Chroma for each rank you hit above gold. The more you climb, the more rewards you earn. What a concept! Finally, everyone who finished ranked placements in solo, duo, flex, or both will receive Eternal Lucian Series 1 Permanent. We are getting free Eternals for Lucian. Also new this year... no, I mean this is also new this year. A ranked profile icon and ranked profile banner trim. Ranked profile banner trim. Oh yeah, that's just the I don't know what it is. The border. All right, hold on. Let's have a look at the chromas. So we have. Hold on. That's gold. Gold, platinum, diamond. Grandmaster. No, master, grandmaster, and challenger. Is this challenger? That doesn't look flashy. Or is the challenger at the bottom? So this is the... Oh, it's probably it. Yeah, because you know, the color scheme kind of fits both. But it's probably this one. This one is the normal one. And this is challenger. This has to be challenger. Because this is the coolest by far. Diamond is good too. But okay, so it's gonna be normal? Oh yeah, because it reads like that. So it's gonna be normal. Platinum, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger. Cool. I like it. Unfortunately, I won't have enough time. I might get Platinum. I really won't have enough time to get to Diamond. There's no way. I like how the clothes actually change a little bit as well. Platinum looks really cool though. Okay, maybe Diamond. Diamond and Challenger are awesome. Grandmaster is kind of like meh because the purple gun doesn't really fit with the gear. They should make, absolutely serious, they should make the gems on his guns red. So they fit with the gems on his shoulders and the hands. If they made this red, this would have been really awesome. Alright, what else do we have? Is there anything else? Okay. Clash rewards. I have not played a single game of Clash this year. Next month also, because it didn't work most of the time. Next month also marks the first end of the Clash season, which means some Clash specific rewards are in order. Clash rewards are based on the amount of victory points you earned over the course of the season, but everyone will receive a Clash contender icon for participating in any Clash tournament.
Inspire me.
Sajamanon?
Salute.
Salute to you as well. Thank you so much. I would do appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on, give me a second. The rest of the Clash specific rewards are laid out for you below. Contenders, that's all those who just like played. Oh no, it's actually by victory points. So summoner icon, Clash logo, Clash banner. Then you have better summoner icon, better Clash logo, better banner. And then even better icon, even better logo, and even better banner. Okay, hold on. Honor rewards! I am not even... How can I check what honor level I am? I don't even know. I'm like
15 months pass fast. Poor Sony
Level
dumped in
2?
the corner now that Seraphine has been released.
Marjan, thank you so much for the 15 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll get into Zone in just a second. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Why am I level 2? Because I play TFT most of the time now. God damn it. I don't even get anything. It's level freaking 3 minimum. Although I am last checkpoint from level 3. Alright, hold on. We need to play more games together. Although hold on. Before we do anything, let's have a look at the rewards first. Because for level 3, I get a random ward and 3 keys. Yeah, we don't need to play. That's fine. Honor 4, random ward, random emote, and 3 keys. Honor 5, random ward, random emote, and 6 keys. Merch unlocks are absolutely the reason why I want to play the games, because all players can grab rank-specific gear in Riot merch store, including customizable hoodies and tees for those who have reached at least Honor 2. Yes, I can buy merch. I need to be Honor 2. I need to be Honor 2 to buy merch. Although I do have my shirt from last year and the hoodie. They are fine. Okay, this is my feedback to Riot. There's no way there's gonna be a writer watching this, but my feedback to Riot. What we need, not even kidding, this is absolutely serious. What we need is not ranked shirts and hoodies, because every year, you know, you're gonna be gold, you're gonna buy a shirt. The next year you wear it, you are not gold anymore. At least, you know, you kinda can wear a shirt that says like, hey, I was gold in 1998. That's still relevant. So, instead of wearing outdated shirts constantly, give us something like that. Give us something tiny little replica that you sold.
You inspire me.
But give us this based on what you rank you
They
have.
shall be my finest warriors, these men who give themselves to me. Like clay I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war forge them.
I really do appreciate it.
They will be of iron will and steely muscle.
However,
in great armor shall
you
I clad them,
interrupted
and
my
with the
speech!
mighty-
You inspire me.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
Oh, all right. That was out of left field. I did not. I did not expect that. Thank you for the follow up on me skipping one alert to get even a better one. All right, hold on. Riot, instead of shirts, give us something like that. Give us a little trophy which you can place on your table, and every year I would place more trophies. So over the 5 years, I can have a look at my desk, and I can see, oh, that's my progress right in front of me. If I wanted to do this now, I would have to open the wardrobe and be like, oh, I have this shirt. Oh, and I have this shirt. Give us something tiny, even a pin. Honestly, even a freaking pin would be amazing. I want something like that. Tiny little thing that you can place on your table or anything you can display. We need a physical object to display our rank. That would be so much better. All right. So that's that. That's rewards. Give me a second. What else do we have? Oh yeah, hold on. No. We saw both. Hold on. There's a Shyvana showcase. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, abilities. Hold on. No, I need to check. There is the leaked abilities. I want to check if Riot released a proper video or if we only have the leaks. I think we still only have the leaks. Hold on. Twitter will know. Twitter? How? Seraphine's bio! Are we gonna read a story live on stream? Well. How about that? It's not the longest, so we can go through this. Related Skarner? Singing, oh my god, like my brain just exploded. The reason why she's using crystals is because it's singing crystals. The Breckern call their crystals the singing crystals. You know, music. She is using pieces of the Breckern for her music, isn't she? That's brutal. Because the crystals are literally what held them alive. And also, you know, that's the hex crystals. Anything that's hextech is technically using a piece of freaking Skarner. Okay. My brain just exploded from that. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Before we dive into that, is there anything else? There are so many things. There is new update for Vi, Caitlyn, and Rengar. Hold on. Let me do. Hold on. Let me check like universe. There's new. Okay, featured. So okay, Skarner got a new thing, but there should be Vi, Caitlyn, and Rengar update. Weirdly enough. Okay, but Seraphine is up here, and all right. Yeah, okay, so that. Jesus, there's a lot that we have to go through today. Okay, hold on, it's rank through. Okay, Seraphine. What else do we have? KD All Out Seraphine. Oh my god, there's another post. I cheat. Okay, well, let's just go through the things. KD All Out Seraphine Ultimate Skin Explainer. In 2019, hold on. In 2019, we answered the question, are we going to make another Ultimate Skin? In an Ask Riot, which dive deep into the philosophy and definition of Ultimate Skins, as well as the known nuances of delivering what we call a true interactive experience. In 2020, State of Skins and Events article, yeah. We went even deeper into not only what technically makes an Ultimate Skin, but what players perceive as the elements that make an Ultimate Skin, with a correction on what our principles around the skin tier will be moving forward. With all that being said, let me actually just play at least some music. There we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. With all that being said, we are happy to announce that Seraphine's upcoming launch skin, KDA All Out Seraphine, will be our next Ultimate Skin. It is no doubt that Seraphine's journey to the Rift has been a special one. For months, you've discovered
Seraphine's abilities are known. I can send you the link on Discord, Necrit.
I do have the abilities on Twitter already. I do have the leaked video, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But unless there is an official video, send that on Discord into the stream chat if possible. Alright, hold on. It is no doubt that Seraphine's journey to the Rift has been a special one. For months, you've discovered Sand and followed her story from a building bedroom producer to the newest collaboration on one of our hottest girl groups in the world. Quite literally. Well, not exactly literally hottest. So as we looked to decide our next Ultimate Skin recipient, Seraphine immediately came to mind as a way to hit on the deep and compelling fantasy we outlined in our past articles for Champion and their Ultimate Skin. That is true. Although people aren't, okay, as far as I know, people aren't really involved in Seraphine's storyline, as far as I know, right? Like, people aren't involved in what is happening with her because we haven't even seen the champion. That's a little flaw in their plan. Because yes, an Ultimate Skin is an awesome tool to conclude a storyline. The thing is, no one really cares about Seraphine yet. because we don't know that much about her. Alright. Once Seraphine was decided, well, that was decided quite quickly, we had to figure out how we'd represent both narratively and visually her story and what fans went through when you play as her in League of Legends. Good, we haven't even played her in League of Legends, so we don't know what we went through. As a result, KDA All Out Seraphine will feature a mission system. That's the mission skins. Or quest skins, that's what Riot called it. They revealed that they are gonna make new skins called quest skins, but we get nothing. Hold on. Seraphine will feature a mission system that will unlock 2 additional forms permanently in a narrative questline. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, we got the models even. Ooh. I like how the stage is a... Hold on. How do I go back? There we go. How it's a little just guitar. Hold on. Yep. After purchasing KDA All Out Seraphine, you'll start with Seraphine as we saw her when she first started her journey on social media. An artist creating music from her bedroom with only a few followers tagging along her story. Quite literally only a few followers, but then it leaked on Reddit. When you complete 3 missions in her questline, you'll unlock the Seraphine that was discovered by Evelyn, and more confident musician who has her fans of her own right and a wealth of talent that is recognized by all. And then this is gonna be Kurt Cobain when fame got into her head, isn't it? And last but not least, when you complete the next 2 missions in her questline, you'll unlock the Seraphine that is the fully realized collaborator of KDA and Popstar, with fans all over the world. Because I don't really see the difference between these two. Because when Evelyn found her, she was still an indie, person who kind of just like did her indie stuff, but on a bigger stage or like in a studio. I don't really see the jump between this to this. This is when like her career started going off, and this is supposed to be when she's like, equal with the KDA. I don't know. I think she was equal here. This is kind of like a little bit over the top, but it's fine, I guess. Honestly, out of these 3 skins, I actually like the most basic one the most. I actually like the indie version the most. This one is the best. The other ones are a little bit unnecessarily over the top, I guess. This is simple and nice and clean. And it has character. These 2 are nearly identical. Anyway, alright, hold on. Can we get to her killing Breckern and Skarner and such? Once you unlock all the different forms, you'll be able to select between them during Champion Select. For 3,250 RP! KDA All Out Seraphine will not only include the ultimate skin, but the 2 icons and an emote and a border that can be earned as a part of the narrative questline you unlock when the skin is purchased. Okay, when they say narrative questline, what I don't imagine is me clicking down here, and there will be like, start your journey in Seraphine's story. And then I click on it, missions are gonna pop up, and there's gonna be a mission titled Humble Beginnings. And there's gonna be kill 5 minions. And that's gonna be it. Alright, what I expect from a narrative questline. What I imagine from a narrative questline for an ultimate skin is a mini version of what we got for Spirit Blossom. I want there be a little window that opens up in your client, and maybe you get like a little bit of exclusive comic that only you see for purchasing the skin. Of course, it's gonna get leaked and, everyone's gonna get to it. But it would be nice to have something like that. That's just me, though. So that's the icon we got. That's the emote we got. I need a drink. And that's the... Okay, so that's if you unlock level 1, level 2, level 3, I assume. And that's the border. Ooh, can you see a little bit of reflection in that? Hang on a second. Detective! Zoom! Enhance! What is that? I thought that could be something. Nothing fancy. No Easter eggs. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah. The full mission list will be available in the World's 2020 support article in October.
Unlock 50 orbs, a chance to get the ultimate Seraphine skin.
By the way, it is my birthday on the 26th of October. Just wanna point that out. So we might, and I believe it is Monday, so we might actually do a stream on my birthday on the 26th. Just another reason for to unlock 50 orbs. Oh no. Oh yeah, chance to get ultimate Seraphine, I guess. But yeah, because the full mission list is gonna be available in the support article, it is gonna be just simple missions for Seraphine, isn't it? God dang it. Just like you, we have really enjoyed seeing Seraphine's story unfold over the past few months and are really happy for her ultimate skin. We hope that you feel we've done something truly special and hit the bar of an immersive, deep fantasy that's unique and best in class for Seraphine. The missions are gonna be the deal breaker, really. If the missions are good, and it is fun to unlock the other versions of the skin, it's gonna be good. If not, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, now, unless there's something else, I think we are gonna go to her bio now. I think it is time for her bio. Let me quickly check. My last check. And I believe so. Ooh, there's already Seraphine Champion Insight even, I believe. Yes, there is! Okay, do you guys want to go through the... Do you guys want to go through the bio or the Champion Insight first? What do you want to see more? Alright, I guess it's bio time. I guess it is bio time, and there are the abilities even. Alright. Lore! Okay, I need music. I need good music. I need to set up the stage. We are gonna be in Shurima, right? Let me bring up like a Shuriman deserty music. Alright, hold on. There's gonna be Vol'dun from World of Warcraft. This one. Here we go. I assume it's gonna start in Shurima because why else there will be Brackern. She's gonna end up in Piltover. Oh no, it is actually in Piltover. God dang it. So do we just do Piltover? Okay, so we're gonna do classic Piltover, which is gonna be these two. My Piltover soundtrack. There we go. Alright. In Piltover, where anyone's dream can become everyone's progress, a star is born. As a child, Seraphine always loved music, especially her father's lullabies. The songs were beautiful, but sad. He'd brought them up to Piltover as he and Seraphine's mother, two lifelong Zonites, sought a better life in the City of Progress. Ooh, he'd brought them up, quite literally actually, to Piltover. Leaning out of the window of their Hexcore 6 workshop, where broken sound tech was made to play again, Seraphine sang along with the streets. The shanties of the Sun Gates. The Sun Gate, by the way, is a massive blockade, between in the middle of the river in Piltover. The Sun Gates, the whistling of apprentices, even the melody of conversation. In a bustling city like Piltover, she was never alone. Over time, Seraphine realized she could send songs too private, too personal, for an ordinary person to hear. And as she grew, so did the intensity of her gifts. She heard every person's soul, loving or cruel, turning the streets she had once loved into an overwhelming cacophony of conflicting desires. How could she make sense of the voices if none of them harmonized? Some days she hid shivering in a corner, hands over her ears, unable to hear herself above the chaos. So far, Seraphine can read minds, and she quite literally is going insane from hearing everyone constantly. It's kind of like Udyr, but Udyr is only limited to animals. Seraphine's parents had left everything behind so she could be born in Piltover. They couldn't hear anything. They couldn't bear seeing her struggle, scraping together their savings to purchase a shard of a rare hextech crystal. They crafted a device that dampened her magical hearing. For the first time in years, there was silence. That's cool. Within that quiet though, Seraphine heard someone. The crystal had a consciousness born of a Breckern blood. The voice was kind. In a hymn of distant deserts, and ancient conflicts of ancestors. 1,000 years of history sang in unison. Seraphine, awed, asked for guidance, overwhelmed by the yearning around her. She worried she may have no song of her own. What if she was merely the voice of others? We are all forged through others' voices, the presence sang back. And slowly she learned to manage the noise. The voice helped Seraphine understand how to resonate with the crowd, to sing with them, using her dampener less each day. The first time she performed in front of an audience, testing her skills, she was nervous beyond words. But she kept singing. The crowd swelled soon. The biggest ventures in Piltover had Seraphine's fans spilling into the streets. Still, something was missing in the crowds and in herself. She resolved to seek perspective in the city her parents had worked so hard to leave. Zone. Is the music actually too loud? Blap, blap, blap. Okay, so she's now turning back to Zone. The first time she rode the clanging lift down. That's a cool reference. Seraphine felt somehow at home, but still a stranger. The clanging lift down is, of course, the Howler, which is the massive rig in the middle of Piltover that is the main connection between the two cities. In Zone, she heard refrains of resilience and ambition much like above, yet with a thrum of freedom that was all their own. But as she spent more time below, she also sensed pain. I mean, there's Urgot somewhere in there. Fear of the Cambarons, who controlled every opportunity. Hatred for the spoiled, arrogant Pilties above. There was so much discord. Link to the Discord below. She began to perform and listened to those new crowds, their hearts singing their struggles. The two cities were divided by more than a simple misunderstanding. She wanted to mend, to unite, but she kept hearing the same refrain. It's not that simple in Zone. Eventually, Pilties started... Pilties? I'm talking in the world slang already. Eventually, Piltover started to feel less like home. The voice of her Hextech crystal had spoken of what hatred left unchecked could accomplish. Seraphine couldn't let that happen to the city she loved. Persuading her parents to help, she dismantled her dampener, and together they repurposed the crystal to power its opposite. A platform that would amplify her gifts, not to repress them, allowing her to hear others in all of their complexity. She rode this platform down as a stage of sorts, stepping out onto the Entersol between Piltover and Zone. Entersol is the mid level of Piltover. I can show it to you on the map. As the crowds gathered and the lights dazzled, she heard the citizens from both worlds mingled together to hear her. This was a new song, not just understanding. Unity. It wasn't perfect. It might never be, but her voice mattered. And so Seraphine realized maybe she could help others find their voice too. Seraphine has become the premier star in both Piltover and Zone. Empowered by her gifts and her hextech, she amplifies the voices of all with fresh force of optimism. Because of her, everyone matters, especially those who are struggling. They inspire her, and she will not do her best to inspire them in return. It is, like, I got the same feeling. Her bio is fine. It is fine, but you can tell that they went all in on the KDA lore instead. They really focused on the KDA before her bio. So all together, Seraphine is a person who has some kind of a magical gift that makes her hear the thoughts of people around her. She has the ability to read minds. However, because she could hear so many people at once and she couldn't stop it, she gradually went insane. So her parents, who had a musical workshop, they took a hextech gem and they made a dampener from it. They made a little device which they gave to Seraphine, and it dampened the thoughts of all the people around her. Then, hold on, what was the reason? Why did she go back to Zone? Then she went back to, hold on. She started singing. People liked her. The first time she performed, but she kept singing, and the crowd swelled. Soon, the biggest ventures in Piltover had Seraphine's fans spilling into the streets. Still, something was missing in the crowds and in herself. She resolved to seek the perspective in the city of her parents. Okay, so she was like, this is nice and all, but I wanna diversity. And so she went down to Zone. It's a budget Udyr. A little bit. Udyr didn't have hextech though. What would freaking Udyr do with hextech? There has to be a device that like makes him, more sane. So she went down to Zone, and she heard how like everyone is much more emotional, I guess would be the right word, because they all feel pain and such. And so she was like, yeah, I'm gonna play for Zone as well. And then finally, where is it? Also, in the middle of that, she realized that the crystal, that the device that her parents gave her, the crystal itself had consciousness, because of course it was, hextech. Hextech, the crystals come from the Breckern, which before the Rune Wars, the Breckern dig underground with their crystals, and they basically poured their life essence into the crystals to preserve their life. But then people came along and they were like, oh, that's a cool crystal, and they just ripped it from the ground, and now they like hold the life essence of, these beings. So that's why Seraphine was actually able to communicate with one of the Breckern. That's cool. That's also a cool kind of reference to the story. There are a lot of cool references to the world, not gonna lie. But then finally, at the end, hold on, they like repurposed, there we go. The voice of her hextech crystal had spoken of what the hatred left unchecked could accomplish. Seraphine couldn't let that happen. Oh, she wants to like calm everyone down. Because the wisdom of the Breckern told her that angry people are bad people. And so she needs to calm everyone down. Platform, yeah, and so instead of the dampener, they crafted her a stage that amplified her gifts. So she could now hear more people. But I guess she was mature enough to not get insane from it. That's what the story is missing. The story is now missing a reason why there needs to be a payback. She wants to be a good person. She wants to be a good person. She wants to hear everyone and help everyone. But there needs to be a payback. She needs to feel pain. She needs to feel like a little bit insane from all of this. Because right now, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna help everyone and nothing's gonna stop me. And nothing's stopping her. There needs to be a little like stop sign somewhere that makes it harder for her. That's what they need to do. They need to give her a reason to like have a, you know, payback for that. Yeah, because she wrote the little stage that helped her hear everyone. She wrote it onto the Entersol. I'll show you Entersol in just a second. Between Piltover and Zone. The crowds gather. So she went between Zone and Piltover so that everyone could hear her. Which means that like as she was in the middle, she could hear the happier Piltovers and the more angry Zonites below, and it was kind of like a mess. That's what it says here, that this new song, you know, not just understanding, it was unity. And that's it. And that's just it. Huh. Huh. But yeah, Urgot, they need to smack Urgot in there. Urgot needs to come out and be like, what did you say about me? You know. That would be cool, because she's not a fighter. She can't fight, as far as I know. Let me now quickly check. We will have a look at the last bit now. At the thingy. Where's my stream chat? I just want to check if there's like anything I missed or not. Yeah, abilities reveal. Oh, Skin Spotlight actually got a video for it now.
Simon and Joe.
Oh, Simon and Joe, freaking eToro. I've seen this freaking ad like bazillion times. Screw you! There we go. Alright, hold on. These are the abilities, just super quickly. Oh, we even have the description, because before we didn't have that. Okay. Okay, passive. Stage presence. Every third basic ability Seraphine casts will echo, automatically casting twice. Additionally, whenever she casts an ability nearby an ally, she will create a note. Each note gives her basic attacks more attack range and deal additional magic damage, consuming the note. Yes, this is new Sona. Not only is this new Sona, why is the passive so complicated? Right, we need... Can we have like... Can we have like... Vladimir back? Health gives you AP, AP gives you health. The end. Can we have... Who has the most basic passive? Freaking Old Scion. You know what Old Scion did? Oh my god, Nasus. No, Morgana. No, because I think Morgana. Morgana has like 15% spell bump. The end. I think Morgana actually. That's like, oh, that's it. Udyr is complicated. Udyr has like, you know, he gains the attack speed for every time he changes a stance. But geez. Alright, so she, every third ability, she then casts twice, and for every ability, she gets a damage amplifier on her basic attack. Up to 3 times. Yeah, that's the little crystals around her. She's throwing freaking Breakern Essence. She's throwing little Skarners around. Jeez. I like the animation. I like the animation on her. Watch. How she like flies up and picks up the microphone and sings. That's a good one. Alright. Yeah, we've seen that passive. What else? Q! High note. Seraphine projects a pure note dealing magic damage that's increasing by the target's missing health percent. Execute! If a support needs something, it is execute. It's gonna be so balanced. And execute, so that when your AD carry actually damages the enemy, you can just execute them. Perfect. God damn it, why? She really... This is gonna be exactly Pyke, but Pyke is designed around killing people. Support is not supposed to kill the people. It is supposed to prepare the kill for the AD carry. People are just gonna get mad. Is she actually a mid laner? Because she is. I thought she was supposed to be another. Is she actually a mid laner? Because you'll see she's gonna be played as support. You'll see why. You'll see why. You'll see why. You'll see why. Just wait. Just wait. There it is. Seraphine surrounds her. Seraphine surrounds her nearby allies in a song, granting herself and her allies movement speed and shield. If Seraphine is already shielded, she can heal her nearby allies, restoring health based on how many allies are near her. She has Sona's E and her W in one spell. You know what's the difference between Sona and Seraphine? Seraphine doesn't have to wait 1 second between the two abilities. She presses one button and then she can damage. Sona needs to give you speed, then heal, then damage, then auto attack. Seraphine has 2 buttons. She's gonna be played as support because the movement speed alone is gonna be amazing when you are trying to keep your AD carry safe during ganks. They need to make, honestly, I don't know. If you want to make her more of a mid laner, less of a support, you need to make the movement speed work only when you are running towards an enemy. When you are running away, she should be weaker. Especially since she has a heal as well. She has a heal! Oh, that's why! If she is shielded. It's because, oh my god, it definitely works with Jenna, doesn't it? It's because, you know, with her passive, she can cast it twice. So she shields herself and then she heals herself. But if she is shielded by Jenna, will it heal her every time she casts it? If that works, she's gonna be played as a mage bottom. She's gonna be played mage bottom. It's gonna be or Karma. God dang it. And Karma deals damage based on current health, so these two are gonna synergize. Oh my god. Seraphine unleashes a heavy sound wave, dealing magic damage to enemies in a line and slowing them. Enemies that are hit, they're rooted. Okay, so if she hits someone once, they are slowed, twice, they are rooted. There we go. Yeah. Simple abilities. Apart from her W, kinda simple. It's fine. I like this. Okay, this does not look simple. Encore! Seraphine takes the stage, projecting a captivating force that charms enemies and deals magic damage. Sona. Any champion struck, allies included, become part of the performance, extending the range of the ability and granting allies maximum notes. That's cool. There's gonna be some amazing clips with this ability. You're gonna have like someone taking dragon, and so as people line up as they want to go for the dragon, she's gonna cast her ultimate and it's gonna prolong for every person it hits, and it's gonna go through the entire river. There's gonna be some cool clips with this, definitely. There's gonna be like, you know, Seraphine killing someone in mid lane because somehow people lined up in river. That's definitely gonna be happening. Vendrel. If you don't kill someone in top lane from bottom lane, you're a bad creator. You're a bad creator. You need to kill someone from bot lane into top lane. Alright. Yeah, she charms enemies. It's a taunt. It's a taunt as well. It is like Sona, but better. It is like Sona, but better. This is better Sona! What's that music though? That's not the KDA one. Where did the soundtrack come from? Skin Spotlight? Where did you get it? sounds good. Where did you get it? What? Purchase RP with your Amazon link? No. I wanna know where the music come from. God dang it, I wanna know the music. Because that's not KDA. The ones they had in the trailer, that was definitely KDA, the baddest thingy.
Big 30 months.
Thank you. What's that? Joe! Thank you for the 30 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Thanks so much. Alright. And now I believe it is Insights time. And that's gonna be the last thing, I believe, on Seraphine. I think it is time for Insights because hold on, just listen to the music here, right?
Inspire me.
Nominator!
Did you see how far the E goes?
Which ability was the E? Hold on. Which one was the E? Which one was E? Was it the... Oh yeah, it's pretty far. Although it is... Okay, there is a nice balance of this because it has a slow travel time, so if you are far and she casts it twice, the chances are you may be able to run out of it. For example, here it caught Pantheon by the very bit of his cheeks. If he was a little bit further, he would have run away. Watch. It's just it like barely got him. So I think the balance comes from the fact that if you are further away, it's gonna be harder to root someone. But okay, Insight. So, geez, that's a long post, isn't it? Bro, that's a lot of text for someone who's dyslexic and can't read. Seraphine's one-of-a-kind champion. Let me play our music. She's got social media account. I know, don't worry. She takes selfies with her cat. I know, don't worry. And is collaborating with global pop group KDA. I know, don't worry. Except, I know. It's not the Seraphines we are talking about. Seraphine we watched go from boredom artist to international pop sensation isn't exactly the same as you'll see on the Rift. She's not the KDA champion, which is great. Some people thought that she would be exclusively a champion that comes from the KDA universe. I think Riot could have done that. They could have released a champion that would be exclusively in an alternative universe. But it would be kind of strange, and it would be breaking a barrier, which I don't think the players want to see. I think players want to see every champion being part of Frontera. So, Seraphine is a Piltover pop star who wants to connect with everyone around her. She's sensitive, tenacious, and supportive, and she wants you to be her biggest fan. Usually there is some money involved in this. But that doesn't explain how we got to the Seraphine. How did she become a Runeterran singing sensation? Who is she really? And how in the world do we have a pop star in League? That's a great question. A built-on pop star. The term pop star probably brings up images of huge cultural icons with backup dancers, lights, and packed stadiums. So how does that fit in Runeterra? A world where people use swords, shields, and occasional semi-intentional magazine handgun. Who are they talking about? Hold on. I had to click on the link. Oh, of course. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't someone like Jin. Alright. I like how Samira wasn't that popular when she released. I like how they have to link her even in the next Champions post. There's a pretty wide variety of technology available in Runeterra, so we had a few options to explore for Seraphine, says narrative writer Ralia Gelberg Heide, maybe that's German. But the first pitch in my head was that she was a singer from Piltover and Zone. Zone in particular is a somber place with dark characters, and we hadn't really had a chance to explore the creative and positive elements in that region, which I thought could be really exciting. We did with Echo. Echo is the only Zoneite who brings a little bit of light into that place. He's cool. Piltover and Zone are the hub of technological advancement in Runeterra. We've met the inventors, scientists, and mad scientists with these twin cities. But what about the artists, the musicians? I mean, Jin was there. Did we forget about that? We know who fuels Piltover and Zone's inquisitive minds, but who nourishes their spirits? It's true, the art of Zone was mentioned in many stories. Jin performed there, but the opera houses of Zone, they were mentioned in Oriana's story. When Oriana lost her heart and like her humanity, she still sneaked up into the opera houses to like watch people dance and stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me have a look at these. Interestingly, none of these had the stage concept yet. That's interesting to see. None of these concepts had the stage yet. So I wonder when that comes in. It was logical that Seraphine comes from Piltover and Zone because the level of technology makes them feel semi-related to the real world. True. Pop stars feel more like a modern phenomenon to me. I kept thinking of her taking a selfie. It was really hard to imagine how she would fit into Runeterra organically. True. I needed to make sure it felt like Seraphine and her music was born in Piltover and Zone. It was evolved there, and she became their pop star. I needed to understand the type of technology she would be able to use to make sure it didn't feel too real world. That's interesting after we've read the lore, because here they are saying that they tried to make sure it felt like Seraphine started low, but she built her audience over time. But her bio was so short, I didn't get that feeling from that. We needed a little bit more twists before she got to, like, being, everyone loving her. That we need more falls in the story. And here still no stages. There's the stage. Hextech has been a staple in Piltover and Zone for a while. It powers the heart of the region's inventors, and old Caesar's leg Camille Hart. That's true. It enables some level of modernity. I didn't even know that's a word. It's how Seraphine uses her mic, how she performs for the masses. It's also how the team ensured that she had unique silhouette. That's with the stage. That's when the stage comes in. Because yes, here she looks like Kaisa. Here she looks like Lux. This is Jenna. This is Jinx on a rocket. So I understand why they went for the stage, because they needed her to look different from a mile away. At first, Seraphine just flew around with her magic mic and some visual effects. But we encountered a problem we run into a lot, which is making sure new champions look as physically different as possible from other champions. That is a very important point. That's why usually champions look weird. They look weird because they have to look different. Then we came up with the idea of the platform, which was really cool. The animators could make her dance and do fun cast animations because she doesn't have to keep her feet on the ground. That's cool. Venture check. Oh, venue, check. Stage prep, check. Technology, check. Now it was time to add some lyrics to her story. Singing your soul song. By the way, a bold prediction. Clover the Great. Thanks so much for the 28 months with Prime even. By the way, if you have Prime, there are new skins available now. Go to Twitch Prime if you have Prime. You have skins there. By the way, bold prediction. There were teasers that Riot is working on a new album for Pentakill. Since they already had the singer in the studio to voice Seraphine, there would be no reason why they wouldn't use the singer to sing a song for Pentakill, would there be the option. So in the future, my prediction is that Seraphine is gonna get a Pentakill skin, and she's gonna be featured in the new Pentakill album. Because, she's a musical champion, it makes sense. I really wanted Seraphine to be deeply empathetic. From the beginning, we were trying to figure out a way for her to be unique in the league roster, and also as a performer. Pop stars tend to be larger than life and unapproachable, but we didn't want that for Seraphine. So we decided to amplify her empathy and make it so she could feel other people's emotions in the form of music. Not only can Seraphine hear the emotions of the people around her, she can hear them from another source as well. Okay, is this gonna be explained, or is it something I missed in the story? Most Piltovans are unaware, but the Hextech relies... Oh, it's the Breckern. But the Hextech relies on crystals that have Breckern souls. Read Scar's story. Or family within them. There are some heavy implications to this. Give me just a second. But Seraphine's first person who can hear the Seraphine is the first person who can hear the Breckern in these crystals. Who was that? Fenshek! Thank you so much for the Prime! I really appreciate it. Once again. Prime! Does it even work? If you have Prime, there are free skins right now. Free. Free. Thank you. I do appreciate it. The song is important to the Breckern, and the song continues from their crystals. Yes, that's what we talked about in the story. She connects with one particular, losing herself in its song, and in the process learning to handle her power. I wonder if we get a name for that one Breckern. That would be cool. Seraphine spent her life surrounded by constant barrage of songs from both of the citizens of Piltover and Zone, and from the souls trapped around her. Yeah, Breckern. Oh, she can hear all the Breckern in the crystals around her, but you know, she's connected to the one specific one. That is cool. That should be like explained more in the story. That is cool that she can hear pretty much every invention that has a Hextech crystal in it. She can hear the soul of the Breckern. That's cool. That should have been mentioned in the bio. She may not be able to save them, but that doesn't mean she doesn't care for them. Or her fellow citizens. She wants to connect with others to elevate them so deeply. So she learns to do it in the only way she knows how. Music. She takes the deluge of music, don't know what it means, both determined and joyous, and turns it into something meaningful, something beautiful, something that makes sense to her, and gives it back to everyone around her. Okay, there's a magical moment when you are in the crowd in a concert and you lock eyes with the singer. It feels rapturous. Like you're singing, like they are singing just to you. It's something I thought about a lot because Seraphine literally just does that. She can hear your soul song and sing it back to you in a way that other artists can't. It's something really beautiful. That's a cool idea. It should have been more explained in the bio. Music in action. Okay, now we are getting to like in-game stuff. All of this talk about emotions and music is good in theory, but let's not forget that League's a game. She may be bringing people together in Runeterra, but how can the power of music unite your challenger teammates in Rift? On the Rift. I was working on Seraphine at a time where I thought everyone hated each other when they played League. That's not a good time to start working on League. If you start working in a new place and you learn that your customers really hate each other, that's not a good time. It seems like people resented that League was a team game. I'd see posts on social media from players who hated having to play with their teammates. I really wanted Seraphine's design to almost try to tackle that problem. I really wanted players who played Seraphine or played with Seraphine to remember that team games are fun and that everyone likes playing with friends. Interesting. That's an honestly interesting kind of approach for the design. To like try and tackle toxicity in the game. That is interesting. Seraphine's kit encourages players to group up around Seraphine and play together. See? If you make a champion who relies on teaming up. Yes, you are trying to bring people together, but you are bringing people together who hate each other. There's gonna be a backlash. If that Seraphine screws up, everyone's gonna hate her even more because she was the one who was supposed to keep the team up. Just saying. Her passive modifies her basic spells, providing increased damage. We've seen that. I wanted Seraphine's abilities to feel like she could share the stage. With her W, We've seen the abilities. She gains movement speed, shield, heals, damage, execute. She has all freaking global ultimate almost. We've seen all of that. But that's not the only way Seraphine encourages her teammates. Her ultimate, yeah, we've seen. I don't wanna talk about that. Mages are fun to design because their ult get to be really flashy. Think Karthus or Orianna ult. And since Seraphine is a pop star, hers needed to be even more than a big moment. She takes this big breath, sings out really loud high note, and shouts out an AoE charm. Enemies take damage and walk towards her, but the cool thing is that this spell is that it extends every time you hit the champion. We've seen that. Yeah. Okay, sound. I want to get to the sound design. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we can skip that. Okay, with her supportive gameplay locked, all that was left to give her was to give this pop star for some tunes. Okay, let's listen. That's gonna be the music that Skin Spotlight had. Oh. That's gonna be a new phone message notification. I previously worked on True Damage Echo Skin, so I was pretty familiar with musical champions. But that didn't mean Seraphine was any less challenging. Because she's a singer, I wanted the music element to come from her voice. The Riot Voices team, which handles VO recording, got me some vocal riffs and melodies from Seraphine's voice actors to use in her sound effects. I told you, they had the voice actor in the studio. I think they might actually use her for Pentakill. That is cool, because you can hear her actual voice being distorted with the effects. Sounds like a creepy horror effect from the 80s. Okay. Riot Jersen went full producer on Seraphine's raw vocal clips, using a variety of plugins to edit the recordings into the base building blocks of her sound effects. Yes, that's what I just heard. Then to give players even more incentive to group around Seraphine, Riot Jersen created a music system so players know when they are in range to get maximum benefits. What? Wait a second. Wait, what? That's brilliant! That is actually cool. This is the first time. I can't believe they didn't do this before. This is the first time they used sounds as a way to play the champion. Like, okay, when I was starting playing League, and like Heroes of Newerth was still a thing, what I didn't understand about League is that if you listen to the champions, and I mean it right now, if you go to the game and you listen to the game, no one makes a sound when they step. When a champion runs, it is completely silent. And I always thought, why wouldn't Riot give the champions sound? Glad, I believe, is the only one. I don't think Yone actually doesn't. Glad is the only one. And I thought, like, yes, if you play a champion and you hear the enemy, you get a sound notification technically that they are approaching. So what? It's a gameplay design. Why shouldn't in freaking Valorant you constantly listen for your enemies? Why didn't they do that for League? So here it is so cool to see that they are finally using music for gameplay. So what I understand from this, So you playing Seraphine, you hear this music when you are near allies, so that when you press your W, I believe it is, they are within range to get the movement speed and such. That is awesome. And there's also a little notification underneath them. That is awesome. Hold on. If you can hear her music at full frequency, then you are... Wait, what's the passive again? Isn't the passive that she just like casts multiple times? Because it says here that your ally will also hear the music if they are within range. But why should they care about her passive? I thought her passive only gives her... I guess for the crystals, does she give automatically the crystals to everyone? Because one passive is that when she casts 3 spells, she then casts twice. But she also gives her allies the little crystals. The notes, yes. Oh, so I thought she had to hit the allies with the abilities in order for her to give them the notes. They just have to be close. That's awesome. That is great. Like, this alone makes her as a champion so cool in game. All right. This is okay. This is ally POV. This is brilliant. Whoever thought about this at Riot, this is so cool. I want to see more things like this in the game. For example, right? I'm gonna give you an example. What if that would be so awesome? What if when Yasuo has his 3rd Q, his passive ready, what if when he's like coming for you and you can't see him on the minimap, but you, for example, you know, don't see him, what if you could hear the wind coming? What if you could hear a little blow of wind approaching? As you know, in addition to you actually seeing Yasuo approaching you with the 3rd Q. You can hear the thing and you can hear the weird like shield whistling. But that's not the ambient sound that would really like set up the scene. I'm trying to think like what champion would be good for this. Yasuo wouldn't work because his 3rd Q doesn't last that long. But something like that. Like, when a champion is approaching you, you can hear... Pyke. Doesn't Pyke have something like that? Only Rengar. Rengar is the only one who has something like that. Because when Rengar ults, you can hear the heartbeat. Which is amazing. When Pyke W's, Pyke can hear the water, which is awesome. I don't think the enemy can hear that. It would be cool if the enemy could hear the water as well, for example. Something like that. Jin's bullets are amazing because you can also hear the opera there. Jin's ultimate works in a similar way. Warwick! Warwick is also like that. Warwick is brilliant as well because of that. Because when he ults, you can hear Warwick's theme playing in the background. Okay. And that's gonna be it. Yeah, alright. So... yeah. That is it for Seraphine, I guess. Jesus, that was a lot.